Hi everyone. So today, for today's live, we're going to be reading a storybook, and it's called Mix, A Colorful Story. I'm just going to shift my chair so you guys can see. I'm just going to wait to see if anybody's on. Oh yay, we have someone. Okay, I'm just going to wait. Hi, Jennifer. We're reading a book today. I don't know if you guys we were able to get the book, but if not, that's totally okay. I have it here. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. Hi, everyone. Hi. Oh, you're new. We welcome everybody. Hi. Okay. So, today we'll be reading Mixed, A Colorful Story. This is the book. So, I will start reading it. This is like one of my favorite books of all time. And I just love the colors. Okay, so in the beginning, there were 3 colors. So, there's yellow, red, and blue. Reds are the loudest. So he's like playing music. He's singing. He's just acting all crazy. Yellows were the brightest. I'm just going to do this so you can see the book. And blues were the coolest. This is a really big book. Everyone lived in color harmony until, so it's like it's like a whole city full of colors, and they're all just there in the city. They're all doing their own thing. People crossing the street, taking the bus, people are in buildings, and you can see they're all just, you have yellow, blue, and red, they're all just here. They're all friendly. They're all joining together. One afternoon, when a red said, "Reds are the best." So one of the red characters said that they're the best. And they announced it in front of everybody in the middle of the street. And they have like all these signs saying that they're number 1. The yellows disagreed. "No, we're the best because we're the brightest." Because they're yellow. And then the blues were too cool to even respond. So the blues just sat there and they didn't say a single thing. They just said, "You know what? We'll let you guys sort this out." The colors decided to live in separate parts of the city. So now you have all of the 3 colors, and they're all just kind of living their own life. They're all doing what they need to do, all separately. So you have like the blues here, the yellows are over here, and then the reds are over there. Please let me know if you can't see. I will move the book. But then one day, a yellow noticed a blue. And something happened. "I feel so happy when I'm near you. And I feel so calm when I'm with you." Look at that. A blue and a yellow are getting together. They enjoy each other's company, which is quite different from before. Yellow and blue became inseparable. Life felt so vibrant. So they made each other feel happy. Despite being different, they came together and they decided, no, we are happy together and that's all that matters. But not all the colors were happy about it. I don't like yellow's effect on blue. Colors shouldn't mix. that blue isn't bright enough for yellow. And someone said, reds are hot-blooded and yellows are a bit arrogant. Blues are mellow, so they all need each other to create balance. Interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, they all have different characteristics, and they're all different in their own way. They all have strengths, they all have weaknesses, just like us in everyday life. But clearly, for these two, it works. But not everybody agrees. So we'll have to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. Hint, hint. But we'll see what happens. Yes, it is a very good perspective. Hi, Gordon. But yellow and blue loved each other so much, they decided to mix. So blue and yellow got together, and then they decided, you know what? Let's mix together and let's become one. And that's exactly what they did. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks like they're hinting at something here. Does anyone know what they're hinting at? What could possibly happen? Anyone want to take like just a random guess of what could have possibly come up of this scenario? Hi, Gordon. I'm okay today. How are you? How are you doing? Babies? Maybe. Maybe they had babies. Maybe. We'll see. I think so too, though. Do you know what color? What color do you think that they would be if they had a baby? So if yellow and blue had a baby, what color do you think? Mixed babies? Yeah, they could have mixed babies. Maybe multicolor. Maybe they can have multicolor. Or maybe it's a color that we've never seen before. Maybe it's a kind of like mix between two colors since they're mixed. Green? You think green? It could be green. Yeah, that's a good idea. We don't have green yet, so it could be green. That's very true. Let's see. So if you can see there, they got married. They got together. They had a whole ceremony. And look at that. Red, the boldest one, decided to marry them. See that? They lived happily ever after. But let's see what happens when they mix. I'm so excited. Okay. Together, they created a new color. They named her green. So it's a girl, and they named her green. So you were definitely right. Green was bright like yellow and calm like blue, but really she was a color all on her own. So if you can see what they did there, they took characteristics of each one and they put it together to make green. So instead of separating them like before, and I believe someone also mentioned this, see, so blue says, I don't like yellow's effect on blue. Colors shouldn't mix, and that blue isn't bright enough for yellow. So what they did when they made green was bright like yellow, and green was calm like blue. But really, green was her own character. And I think that's the most precious gift of all, is to just be yourself. And even if it is different from your friend or somebody, your buddy, that is 100% okay. And that is what we love. We love to be diverse. So everyone was fascinated. She's so cute. I've never seen anything like her before. Even the grumpy colors fell in love with green. So somebody said that red was very angry, very mean-spirited. But now look, red's asking to hold the baby. And if you can see, the baby is like in a little baby carriage. And it's so cute. They all want to look at her and hold him. And her name was Green. The colors began to see new possibilities. Soon, other colors mixed, and then mixed. So if you see there, red and yellow got together, and they made orange. So they made their own mixed baby, and then blue and red got together. So I think what we notice is that despite differences and despite other people maybe speaking negatively, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy and as long as, you and your buddy feel happy together, that's all that matters. So they mixed and mixed and mixed. And then if you can see, there's like all these new colors that have come about because they mixed and they got together. And I think that's wonderful. There were so many new colors and a lot of new names. Be careful, Jade. Don't forget about your glasses, Lavender. Have fun, Amber. See that? So these are all, I assume these are the parents or guardians. And then these are the little babies that they all have. Yeah, I think so, because they look a lot taller than the little ones. But so cute. They're going to play, and if you can see, they're wearing a cap. I think one of them even has a bowl to play with. One of them is holding it. They have little fingertips. So it's so cute. They're like, they've made families, and they've come together. The old neighborhoods of Redville, Blue Town, and Yellow Heights didn't make sense anymore. Everyone wanted to live together, so they rebuilt the whole city. If you guys can see, it's the whole city now, but they're no longer separated. So all of the colors and all of the mixed colors now live together. There's no more separation. No more isolation. So if you see in this building, you have all of the little different colors, all of the mixed babies. What do you guys notice about the difference between what's happening here and what we had in the beginning? What do you guys think? What took place? Oh, look, they're in a carriage. I think I think they really emphasized that despite everybody being different and despite everybody having different characteristics, different qualities, different aspects about them, they all decided we are better when we're kind to each other. We are better when we work together. We're better when we come together, and we're just better together. And that's why I think they've created a space where everybody could be one and everybody could be their self and feel welcome and feel included. And I think that's a very powerful message to send. The new city was full of color. It wasn't perfect, but it was home. And that's, I think, the best part about coming together and having everybody just feel like they belong. And if you can see, I'll show it close up. There's so many new colors now. Yes, exactly. Kindness is the way to go. When you're kind to others, you feel a sense of happiness. And I think, it has to do with and inclusion. Exactly. So despite everybody being different, and despite, purple having different characteristics than blue, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we're all different and we all offer different perspectives and different characteristics and different qualities. And it's beautiful because we can all help each other and we can all be there for each other and lend a helping hand and be kind And I think that's the beauty of living life. That's the beauty of having a buddy in life. You and your buddy are both different, but in your own way and in a very special way. And I think that is a very special gift to have, and one that should be cherished. I'll just show you this side, just in case. So everybody's come together. They're in their cars. They're in grocery shops. They're doing all sorts of things, and they've all come together. They've all mixed. And that's it. And if you can see what they've done with the cover, they've managed to put all these colors and they've put it all together. And that is it for the book. So this was the title for those of you who might have missed it. It's Mixed, a Colorful Story. And that was the entire book. So I personally love this book. I think this book, and if you can see, there's all the colors there. I personally love this book, and I think it has a lot of meaning behind it. And I think it's a great book for everybody to read because it offers so much insight, and it's such a happy feeling book, and it has a great message. Yes, I would love to do a live with you. Maybe the next book share we can do together. And maybe we could read together if you would like that. Thank you so much. I was a little bit nervous. It's my first live, and I was reading a book, and I wasn't sure if you guys were going to like it. But this is one of my favorite books. So I'm happy that you liked it. It was a great choice, and you explained the message well. Good. I'm happy I did. I'm happy I did. The message is very, very clear, as this picture shows, right? It's all about kindness. We're all equal. We're all together. We all love each other. We're all buddies. We are all in this together. And that is what life is about. It's about experiencing it together and being equal and showing kindness. And one little small act of kindness goes a very long way. And it also makes you feel good. And I think that's also important. It's to feel good inside and to have a happy heart. Perfect. I know Nicolette will be happy to see you at 11. And yeah, does anybody want to share their favorite? I'll just leave this like that. Does anyone want to share their favorite part of the book before we end it off for today? You can say anything. Maybe you liked the way the illustrations were. Maybe you liked the message, maybe like the different colors. They did a great job with showing each one individually, and then showing how in the end, when they come together, how beautiful it could be, and how amazing inclusivity could be. And I think that's the beauty of living life. It's about inclusivity, and it's about being together and experiencing life together. Look at that. I think this page is my favorite. And I think it's my favorite because yellow and blue were very bold. When the first couple decided to live in harmony and green was born. Yes, I was just saying that. This is my favorite too, when they created a new color, when blue and yellow came together. And I think that they were very bold and they were courageous. And they did that. They did exactly what they thought was right, and they followed their heart. And all beautiful things come out when you follow your heart, such as making a new color like green, and they named her Green. And she had all characteristics. She had characteristics like all of the other colors, but even more characteristics and different ones. And that's what made green so special. Just like every one of us, we all have certain characteristics and qualities, and that's what makes us so special and so precious. And when we share kindness, such like all of them did towards the end, where they, decided to come together and mix their own colors, that's what we get. We get a whole lot of everything. And that's all about diversity. Do I know Nicolette? Yes, I do know Nicolette. She is a great chef and a great baker, and she's really good at art. So that was today's book. I'm going to wrap it up now. If you guys loved this book, let us know. This is truly my favorite book. I think anybody could read this book. It has such a great message, and it's just a feel-good book. And I think this book is just, it says everything. It says everything about life and buddies and quality of life and sharing kindness with others. I will watch it. I will watch it for you. I will definitely be there. Okay? Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you enjoyed the meaning, and I hope you enjoyed this little storytelling session. I definitely enjoyed it, and I think it went really well. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, now I'm just going to...